day everyone, I am Alea Jingolani from Bitivited FSM 3B, and today I will discuss to you all about Lesson 9, which is Universal Values. In this lesson, we are going to identify what is universal values and explain why universal values are necessity for human survival. What is universal values? According to Plato, he taught that universal values is all about the values or virtues of temperance, courage, and wisdom. When we say temperance, it is restraining yourself from eating or drinking alcohol. According to Jesus Christ, preach the value of love from which bring patience, kindness, goodwill, forgiveness, and compassion. Just like Jesus Christ preached to his disciple about the goodness of God, the love of God for you and for others. Confucius, he taught righteousness, human-heartedness, and filial piety. Are not these universal values that is they remain values at all times and in all places? According to Plato, he said that they exist apart from the concrete world. So it means even if you're living near the mountain, near the sea, or even in the remote areas, universal are still present and it's still there. According to Aristotle, he said that they exist embodied in a concrete individual as a common or essential characteristic of a person. When we say embodied, it already lives in us. We are born with it. So, one characteristic of an individual as a person is essential. Just like love, no matter what our love to our family, to our friends, to our pets, to other people, we live by it. We already born and embodied with love and respect for other people. Saint Thomas agreed with them both. The universal values do not exist apart from the individual. They exist as universal features of one individual. It is instantiated in the individuals. We live with universal values. It is already embodied in ourselves. In other words, universal values are abstracted as a common features from the individuals. Because we are born with universal values. Although we can learn universal values because we respect others, we love other people, and we do not judge other people according on what they have done. Moral standards and values. The values of honesty and respect for human life are characteristic in all people who respect, do no harm, injure, or kill human beings. When you have these values of honesty, respect for everyone, you do not think of doing dangerous things that might harm other people. All the standards and values are implied in the Ten Commandments. So Ten Commandments, it was given by Jesus Christ. He set the standards for us humans. So for example, for Ten Commandments is do not kill, do not commit adultery, do not steal for other people. So universal values are universalized because they can only be wished to be values of all. So especially for those countries who are suffering now from war. They are wishing for peace. They are wishing that other people would respect them and love them because they are suffering from war. And it's really sad to know that there are countries that are still not in peace. Related to empirical finding on the universal values, Dr. Kent M. Keith, 2003, come up with a list of fundamentals or universal moral principles that can be found throughout the world. These are grouped into negative and positive as follows. Do not do others what you would not like them to do to you. So if you're going to do bad things to other people, think twice. Because maybe if they do the same thing to you, you will not like them. For example, do not harm others. Do not cheat to others. Do not lie. Do not falsely accuse others. Do not enslave others. Do not commit adultery. Do not commit incest. So these are some examples of the bad things that you would do to others, but you don't want them to do that to you again. Because you know how it feels to be treated that way. And and you should be afraid to be treated that way. That's why you need to restrain yourself from doing that things that might harm to other. Is do good. Do to others what you would like them to do to you. Doing good things is often feel good or always feel good when you do something good to yourself and to other people. For example, be honest and fair. Be generous. Take care of your friends and family. Take care of your children when they were young, and take care of your parents when they are old. So these are the good things that you are going to do so that these peoples are going to give back what you have done for them. For example, this one, take care of your children when they're young. As the parents, you are um, the guardians to guide, to take care, and to love your children. So when they are old, as the same thing that you do when they were young, when you take care of them, when you cook for them, when you clean for them, when you are old as a parent, all those good things that you have done to your children, they will give back your good things to you. They will give payback to you, parents. So that's why we should think twice that we should do good things to other people so that we can experience that also. Universal values are for human survival. Universal values are the ultimate basis for living together and learning how to live together. So without respect for human life, by all then, people will just kill each other because we do not respect each other. We do not respect how they live, how they talk, and how they do things in actions. So we should have respect for other people so that we can live together peacefully. If honesty or truth telling is not valued by all, there will be an endless lack of trust among people. If you don't trust other people, if you are not honest to other people, there will be always a misunderstanding and there's a lack of trust among others. You do not trust other people because you're afraid that they will spill all your secrets or they will spill all your bad things that you have done, so that there should be an honesty, there should be a respect, and there should be a trust to all people living together so that they will achieve um, peaceful and life, and they will live just happily. Where there are universal values, the universal values is clearly evident that we need for us human beings to survive because it is informs of our thoughts, actions, and words. Universal values is helping us to grow our everyday as a dignified person. It helps us to develop our skills, talents, and human dignity. Universal values is also helping us to create a better future. Each one of us are entitled and will evolve in making right decisions in every day. Lastly, universal values are all human beings, all cultures, all religions, and all political and legal systems. I hope that you have learned a lot in this lesson 9, Universal Values. This is Aliyah Jane Galani with TVTED FSM 3B. Thank you very much for listening.